parent, you have your child in 10th standard, your child wants to become a doctor, and you have made up a decision that whatever it is, I will support my child to fulfill his or her dream of becoming a doctor. Now you have made your decision, your child has expressed this desire, and both of you are in alignment. But you know that NEET, that is the entrance exam for which 25 lakh students appear, gives only 1.25 lakh students a medical seat. More than 95% of the students who appear for this exam fail to achieve their aspirations. Now that's the reality of the exam. But what we can control is the preparation. Are we doing enough, or are we being sensible enough in deciding what kind of training or what kind of support we have given our system, we have given our children? That is what we have to be concerned about. That is what we have to look at as parents. I am Dr. Varun Murthy, the founder of Dr. Varun's PUC NEET residential campus. This is an exclusively residential campus and only focused on preparing students for NEET, and this is an integrated campus with training for both PUC and NEET. This is not only an institution which is founded by a doctor, that is myself. This is an institution which has 20 top class doctors as a part of the founding team and the mentorship team. You know that the journey of a doctor begins with getting a medical seat. It does not end at getting a medical seat. 12 years of preparation to get a medical seat, that is class 1 to class 12, is just the beginning, and the medical education is for about 15 years from there on. 5.5 years of MBBS, then post-graduation, then super specialization. It is a long journey. Till your child completes 12th standard, the child is having access to a lot of teachers who are all interested. They are constantly forcing your child to study. They are constantly supporting your child for every step. But medical education is a journey where you need to know, you need to do what you are supposed to do without anybody helping you. If you get some support and help, that's a bonus. You cannot expect somebody to teach you. Till the child completes 12th standard or second PUC, it is the opportunity for us to train the child, to the student, in being capable of tackling the 15 years of medical education. Now that is what we want to focus on. You have decided to make all the sacrifices. You are making sacrifices. You are working extra. You are affording high cost education to your child. You are trying to give the best of the institutions, best of the materials, everything best for your child. But is that enough? Or another question that I want to ask you is all that expenses necessary? We need to understand what is necessary and what is it that will make your child successful. A doctor requires guidance and mentorship at every stage of life. While the child is preparing for UG medical entrance exam, that is NEET, to get into a medical college, a medical student guiding this child is useful. When your child is doing MBBS, a postgraduate student guiding your child is useful. Similarly, in every stage of your child's medical career, somebody who has done that recently, guiding your child to tackle all the challenges, to not repeat the same mistakes and do what is right, that kind of guidance and mentorship is not only essential, it is necessary. It is useful as well as necessary. Where do you find this? You might think of the best coaching institution based on what? Based on the advertisements you see and based on the familiarity that you have, and you enroll your child into that institution, spend lakhs of rupees. What is the role of that institution after your child's NEET preparation? I am using my words very carefully. Not every student who gets into any coaching institution gets a medical seat also. It's a big business model. And even for those who get a medical seat, what is the role of the institution for your child's next stage of life? Everything is fragmented. In a fragmented system, progress is also fragmented. In a connected ecosystem where every stage builds on to become the foundation for the next stage and your child builds on every stage, that is a system that will promote progress. Dr. Varun's PUC NEET residential campus is not just a coaching institution, not just an integrated college. It is a very important part of a big ecosystem. It is a big ecosystem of mentorship for the entire life of a healthcare professional, founded and led by doctors, doctors mentoring the future doctors or aspiring doctors. The power of this mentorship ecosystem can be understood only when you think about it. How many institutions do you find providing mentorship? A child needs mentorship throughout life. So when your child comes into our institution, which is an exclusively residential, we don't train students for NEET, JEE or CET or other exams, exclusively NEET oriented, and every student who comes into our institution will get a medical seat. Not only that, we train them on something called a success blueprint, which is a 16-point program, which focuses on their sleep routines, their food habits, their gadget management. No gadget at all. They play every day, they do yoga every day, about 10 to 11 hours of learning schedule. We train them on how to learn when nobody teaches them. We train them on how to make notes, how to do revision, how to take assessments, how to benefit from the assessments they take. Constant focus is on nurturing the habits, attitudes and mindset which will make them top leaders and entrepreneurs in the healthcare sector. And also a continuous training on developing action plan for preparation and working on strategies for tackling the exams. These are the 16 points of our success blueprint. This not only makes them get a medical seat, but also prepares them to become successful in their entire journey of medical education. Dear friend, 12 years of preparation to get a medical seat is not enough to get through with the medical education successfully. And if we don't fix that before your child gets into a medical college, the medical education journey will become very challenging, and the challenges not tackled well during medical education will carry forward to their medical practice also. So +2 or PUC or the 2 years after 10th standard before they get into a medical college is extremely crucial. I urge you, my only request to you is visit our campus, get in touch with us, see how the success blueprint is being implemented. This is the last phase of your child's life where you are making decision for them on behalf of them, and your decision will decide the course of their life. 2 years, if you determine that these 2 years I will make sure that my child prepares well to face life, medical seat is a bonus if they prepare in our institution, in our ecosystem. You are gifting them not only an opportunity to get a medical seat, but you are gifting them the opportunity to develop the tools and competencies which will make their life super successful. These 2 years are extremely crucial, not because these 2 years will get them a medical seat, but because these 2 years is an opportunity to strengthen them to become successful in life. My request is visit us, understand our system. You have not come across an ecosystem. There are no ecosystems that operate at the +2 level in our country. They are all institutions, coaching institutions, focused only on entrance exam. What we have built is an ecosystem, and ecosystems are what will give success. Ecosystems give success to everybody. Coaching centers will give success to a few, and only those few will benefit. Most of the students will lose from non-focused centers. An institution only focused on entrance exam is determined, or it is designed, or the design is such that it will make most of the students fail. But an ecosystem that nurtures development of excellence will make sure every student progresses. And getting a medical seat with 550 plus score in NEET, getting a government medical seat is just a bonus. It is a consequence. There is no other thing that can happen. It will happen by default. But what happens more than that is that your child becomes super successful in life. Visit us, explore thoroughly, and after that, make a decision which is good for your child's life. And I am 100% sure, I am absolutely confident that our system will definitely help your child. But if you also develop that conviction, give your children in our guidance, in our mentorship, and that is the best gift that you can give your child.